Just a quick one for you. It's only going to last 11 minutes. But I want to get these in at the road so I can have a week's break. Mate John down the plot did us 2 wreaths for the graves. Cheers John, mate. Put my sock out tonight, ready for our mate upstairs. In fact, it might give it a hint that I'll need some socks. I think I'm going to get socks in around. Tunnel back garden, got last of my gladdies up. All the peats knocked off and they'll be tops and tails. Down to about 3-inch stems. Had 3 on 1 core, old core, never had that before. The spent peat will be used for me compost ingredient when I do my composting. All brought down to the garage now and nice and dark. Right, compost tea. I started getting back into this again. Good size 2-gallon bucket, rain water and an air stone. Obviously you need power to do this to get your oxygen on the hill. So my air stone goes in my bucket. You've got to use rainwater. Tap water will kill the good bacteria. Put your air stone in and get it going. The last is I want to put this photo on just to show you and get it on the internet. 12 quid a bottle. These come today. I got 2 of these. That's the last year. Quite a few moves. This is the kickstart. This is sugars for the compost tea. Same as if you do a wine, you put a yeast in. Stir it up, put your air stone on. That's all ready. Come back onto him later on. Because I need I want a foliar feed as well. Got the pair of tights off the missus. I'll wait till I got them off. I only need 1 leg. If you've got good compost, this is, which I have, take the worms out, put them onto one side, and then put 3 bags, 3 mugs of compost into me 1 tight. You can use different materials, worm casts and other additions, but that's covered later on in my book, which I'll mention. Little snip knot in, because I want to use it as a foliar feed. I don't want lumps in the brew at the end, so this keeps all the lumps inside the pair of tights. That's just another bin I got just to show you that the air stone is incorporated in the bin. Alstroemeria back of the garden started coming through again. Well, it hadn't stopped all bloody year. All the way up, and we've had some good frost and all. Oh, jerk chicken, love it, one of my favourites. We've still got ragworts on site, leaving bags of rubbish. I could just take it home, put it in the black bin like any normal person. Right, 54 years ago, that's when I joined the mob. Still got them. I used to smuggle the pipes back it out for the old man. Still got my bosun's call. Every piece of equipment then we had to embroider by hand. You see him doing that nowadays? No. Health and safety. Pumpkin, somebody's been yomping it and spitting out the pips. It's got to be a rat or a squirrel or something. Right, one of my trials. Clover compost compared to mine. Clover's drying out, mine is not, because I've got lumps in it, so it's hanging on to the moisture water and oxygen. Well, that's my gladdies. Last of my gladdies going to the garage, and my spare Blanche and pot links then go to my mate, who's still got a hole in his jumper, so he still has them for nothing. When I know he's got some money, he'll have a new jumper. You'll still get him any road. Curly kale, last one down the plot, so I'll chop his head off because we want him for dinner. And then pull him out, obviously, and then tape up. Now there's no gaps, nothing. So those 3 beds now can get going, break it down over winter. Sprouts, I tried it 2 this year and got away with it. Because it's only me and the missus, plus we've got the lads at home. Old stuff come out. This is Clive on the plot yesterday. He had a good downpour. Asked him if he was alright. I said, yeah. Paper round. This is what my elders have given us for doing the paper round. I do tell them off. I don't nothing but it'll be for our raffle prizes when the gardening meetings are up again. Right, looking at my bin, if you can see these little white chap springtails. If you see springtails in the compost or your soil, they are goodies. They are good little chaps. You have a good brew. The last bin what I'm going to use, I've chopped my ingredients. This is starting off as a new bin, and I've put a foot of straw in it last week. Take the carpet off, and then I empty my chopped mixed ingredients into that bin. I'll then level it off, ready for me watering. Liquid manure or comfrey, anything like that, nettle juice, and then cover it with a carpet. If the carpet's dry, away to that as well. Because I am using him now, we are getting a frost. That bit of carpet there, which I had last week, somebody threw away, luckily. I'm going to bung him on later on, as I did this morning. So we come back to him. Right, I need one of these sprouts up for dinner tomorrow. You know, well, those of you follow me, I chopped the tops off a while back, meaning you get big sprouts on the top. Because of the size of him, we've had a few frosts and you still get these little horrors. How do they survive? Anyway, I'll pull him up and now I'll unravel that. No, I'll age him first. That was a curly kale, nice pie. 5 minutes after that I put more gravy on. Cover that bit of bed which was just covered so I'll allow it to break down, and it will last a month or so yet. I've done this with quite a few things. If you leave the leaves on, turn him upside down and hang him up, cold, dark garage, he will last for a month easy. Somebody mentioned last week, well, I sent him in the post, it was a flog list when we talked. You can have 2 bags with postage, 13 quid. Anybody interested, give us a private message or whatever. Right, compost tea. I've put me a little thing in. 24 hours is brewing for. Take it out. And then it's 10:1 ratio. So I've got 100ml in there. Then I put rainwater in. That's me ready for me watering. Everything has a drench feed. That means you're watering from the top in the greenhouse. Everything. Once I've done them, this is more important. This is covered in the compost book as well. Foliar feed. Great believer. This is when the sun's off it. If the sun's out, I wait till the sun going in. And that little chap, I'm moving him into the thing as well. Now I'm going to water everything in the garden, whether it's dormant or whatever. Because if someone's had a little check in growth, this will be a little pick-me-up. I'm surprised how much stuff is still flowering. Blueberry, everything gets it. I've got a bit of mist spray ready for next time. I keep forgetting about my little chilli. He's telling me he wants a drink. Everything in the house as well gets fed and mist sprayed. And he's doing well and I'm still doing well. All the house plants, everything, have a good drench. Once I've drained out everything, then I'll put them back in the living room. He needs potting on again. I only did him last week. See the new shoots on the end? But I've got to train him anyway, trim him. That's a good one. I love that. You've got somewhere to go to. Half hour after I sprayed my chilli, my bonsai chilli, he picked up. Cousin come round. We usually have a good sesh what we call, so I'll get him some wine. And the other 2 was for a thank you for somebody did me a favour. Trellis top of the garden, roses started blooming again, and my climbers in the trellis. Loopy weather, but we're supposed to get a good one tonight. So it's just at the end of the greenhouse, it's heated, 50C. Blue tits are active. I tried again this morning, but it's too quick for me. Rhubarb view, there's my mate's rhubarb. Well, he looks at me, he looks out his window. Right, I've covered me last bin with carpet, the one I'm using now, the compost bin. Cut the bit of carpet out by the door so I'll get a bit of air going in. And then covered it in black plastic that will absorb the heat and the light. Looking after me worms. First time ever I've seen Santa come in an ice cream wagon. He come tonight just before tea time and he got his elf in there and all. A shotgun. But in the end he come out. He was going to have ice cream, Buddy Winter. And he started knocking on all the doors and, to get the kids out. Obviously they know where the kids were. And they started coming. And they were walking away with a box full. I think they had 6. Catch a Christmas box for tomorrow. Cockapoo. He's never had a hobby. Now he's got one. Amaryllis. he should be open by tomorrow. I put him in the kitchen so he's got a bit of daylight. And I did this about an hour ago. Took me some sprouts off, ready for tomorrow. And just take them when you want them. Hanging up, he'll last for yonks. Nice Christmas tree. Made out of fruit and veg. Corker. Right, my book will be finished within 2 days. We've had a little hiccup, but that's out the road now. And that covers compost teas, foliar feeding, leaf mould, obviously my own compost and everything. I put this on yesterday, asked a question, and it's quite a few. But I'd be doing a live video for this, covering carrots, parsnips, spuds, onions, radishes, collies, kale, plus things you can sow now and plant now in a cold greenhouse or whatever. But that should be good. Help them out. There's loads of new growers, especially now in the situation we're in. And that's it for now, people. Until I do my video next week, my live one. Have a nice Christmas, take it easy and stay safe. Cheers, people.